Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're going to be reviewing the final match between GitzZz and Lauke from ESWC 2004. This is the semifinals, and this is the third match in their best of three. So this is the tiebreak. This is a big one. I'm HateBreeD. I was a competitive player from about 2006 to 2011. I'm going back, watching all the classic matches and just analyzing them from my point of view and seeing what did they choose, what did they do, what mistakes were made. And it's going to be a good time. Let's jump into it. I'll hate Rankin. Sometimes you get the worst spawn in the game. So if you're up here, obviously you're going for the lightning gun. You're right in front of it. You're either going to jump down and get the shock rifle, but the guy might try to contest you with the minigun and just beam you down. Sometimes people do that. Or you can jump down and get the flak cannon and play that side of the level. But the smartest thing is probably just go get that lightning gun, get those 3 vials, jump down the shock rifle. If it were me, I would go back and get all the health vials underneath this area down here as well. And I would have a big, nice 145 stack when I try to go contest for the 100. Let's see what big old GitzZz does. Okay, the guy spawned, actually, neither one, and I said, he didn't even see him. GitzZz, you're blind. He's right there. Anyway. So Lauke snuck in, got the shock rifle. Bad news. Can't do the route I talked about. Got the mini. Didn't go for the flak. It's interesting to see what guns they prioritize, what routes they prioritize. Okay, he's got a decent stack. 140's pretty good to go into 100. It's actually very good to get over 135 for that exact reason. Watch. So he's got 140 health, and you know the guy's got the shock rifle. 3 shock hits is 135 damage. And he gets hit 1, 2, 3, 5 health left. There. Ooh, I look like that lightning gun did not connect. 1 shot and he might have had it there. You're going to split the hundo. Wow, he doesn't go right for the 50. He does not get the 50. Lauke is in control. So GitzZz is off base right now. He doesn't even have a shock rifle, which is great for all the medium range fights. He's just looking to get his health back. Meanwhile, Lauke over there is probably pretty healthy. 100 armor, maybe 150 armor. The lightning gun, shock rifle. He's on the control side of the level. What's GitzZz gonna try to do? He's got to start a fight with some damage. He's missing all of his shots. He's trying to peek him down, poke him down. That was a good little ambush, trying to drop on him with flak just in time to go pick up the 100. 100 didn't spawn for him. Ooh, that's interesting. So 1331. That means that means Lauke delayed it quite a bit. And that was to trick GitzZz in this exact moment. And it's kind of working. First blood. It didn't work. GitzZz got the kill anyway. Let's rewind that one from the back. From the back, okay? Wait, I'm going to go way back, then we go way forward. I'm looking at the clock. We're at 1346. We're going way back to 1440. Okay, this is when they were fighting around. This is when they're fighting. And the 100 spawns right now. You see it back there? But you got to note, Lauke's not taking it. He's not taking it. And he takes it right now. So the next spawn is at 29. So I'm surprised when you get over here to 29. Like, GitzZz has this nice, this ambush from the top. He's going to drop down on him. Misses a little bit. Hits a great flak. Another good flak with a shield up. Bit of lightning. So he jumps on it, and he's just early, dude. 35? You're way too early to be standing in this back area. But it works out for him. He scares him away with his shield gun. Lauke was going shock rifle, and he could not get position for the 100. So GitzZz gets it. Great little ambush, even though he's way low on health. It worked out. He outplayed him. Classic control in this game is going to be lightning gun to 50 to shock rifle. That's like the most common route everyone does. Sometimes I would adjust it if the guy was really good at flak. Nice combo. Miss. Lauke's just trying to get position on the 50. I gave it up. You can hear him coming from up above. I don't know if you hear these sound cues, but right when you say here, here's my guess. Here's my guess, guys. They're playing on LAN. They're in person. Their headphones. It might be loud. They might not be able to hear everything perfectly. as well as it's just an uncomfortable environment. So you're just not used to everything. So you never know. You never know what's going on. Right here when he jumps down, you can hear him pick up the vials. So you know Lauke right now is to the right over here, up in that path. And you know he's going to try to come up here and he's going to jump down, try to ambush you. So this is all very telegraphed. He's going to try to ambush you. There he is. Surprised Gitz goes for the ball. He should have just waited for that jump down. Or maybe a shot combo. Lauke just wants to get up there. He needs a 50. He hasn't got any armor in a while. Just about to respawn, but Gitz got it timed. Pick it up at 18. It's coming back at what? Oh, I can't even do the math anymore. I was going to say 23, but that's the 100. I give up. Quick little battle. Lauke's taking this fight. He's not healthy. He's probably got 5 health. And Gitz hasn't gone below a hundo with some armor in quite a while. Down for the 100. Lauke's going to contest with 1 lightning gun away from dying. That is so ballsy and risky. Gitz just hunts him down. That's an easy conversion frag. 50 spawns right after the health vials, right? And now, you see how we do that? That's a cheap trick. That's a trick we all do. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear it. I wish I could see it, but the vials to his right, the vials on this very ramp right here, you can hear them spawning. And what he does is he goes 1, 2, 3, 50. So there's a pattern. You hear them spawn right now, 2, 3, and then the 50's gonna spawn right after. That's like easier way to time things. That's why we do a route, so you don't have to time one thing, or when one thing spawns, it's a signal that the 50's about to spawn. That way you don't have to do the math for every like 50, every weapon, every armor. You're not tracking all of it, you're just tracking the main thing, and then you follow a pattern after. Gitz is getting all the 50s. He's not that stacked up though. Lauke just did some good damage and got his hands on a shock rifle. That's always dangerous. Oh, great headshot. Gitz solidifying his lead. Lauke does get a lightning gun off spawn, but he's so low it doesn't matter. Gitz can just charge. Once again with this mini, it's a little risky to charge a guy with a mini, so that's a trickier conversion kill. Oh, he got a flat cannon, which is good for him for the close range stuff. He's getting the shock rifle. No weapon control over the shock or lightning gun. Oh, that would have been a good combo, but did not quite connect. Gitz is kind of low. And there's something you can't underestimate here. The pressure is high. Okay, we're playing for 10 grand, guys. We're not just playing online casually. We're playing for 10 grand. You know how shaky your hands get when you're playing for 10 grand? It's not normal. Lauke actually got the last 100. He's got a good stack. Gitz is now out of control. You see he's retreating to the weak side because he knows he's out of control. He needs some health. There's less health vials over here. It's really hard to walk up on the 50 from this side. There's no shock rifle, there's no lightning gun. It's a crappy side to be on. Sneaks his way in, he's got the weapons. He's good to go on weapons stuff. Good opening. Oh, great opening. 2 free shots unreturned. That's what you need. So typically in these fights, they're both like paying high attention to who is hitting their shots. So when Lauke or when Gitz hits 3 shots like that, they're actually pretty even on stack. And now Gitz is getting aggressive because he's like, I just hit so much damage, he must be low. But the reverse side is Lauke hits him back, he's dead. It's a game of aim. No one has been able to solidify like a obvious route. And that's been classic for all 3 of these guys' matches. They are more concerned with fighting each other and controlling the major things, but their aim is so good. A difference actually probably between these guys and when I played is we were all playing with netcode and we all got so good with lightning gun and shock rifle. Hold on, big fight. Nice combo. Lauke's making his comeback. Okay, okay. Blows him out of there. Yeah, when I was playing the netcode, shock rifle, lightning gun was all what it was all about. And to be honest, I wasn't very good with other weapons. Who needs them? Who needs them, dude? Stay back. I was decent enough. But a lot of people were way better than me with flat cannon, way better with minigun and link gun. I was never that great with those ones. But I'm great at ambushing, surprising. So I think that's what he's kind of trying to, he's going for a goo. This is his last ditch effort, man. I see this out of GitzZz a lot. He has no shame. He's no shame. I almost never did this. So he's running around with a full charge of goo, which means he's going to shoot his goo gun. If it lands, it does 300 damage. Incredible. It's just very, very hard to land. And if anyone is paying attention, when you charge your goo, your guy now makes a noise. He's got a charged up goo gun, and it's like there's this rumbling going on. So as the opponent, you can hear your enemy everywhere he goes. You can hear him with this charged up goo. So it's like a dead giveaway where you are, which makes it even harder for you to land the goo. So he's walking around with his goo charged up. Let's see if Lauke can like... I mean, best case scenario for GitzZz, Lauke comes up this ramp right here, and he just goos him. We heard him. I think we actually just heard him jump up here. But he retreated down there. So they're tracking each other through the walls. Every way you track each other is through all the sound. There's all the little sound cues. Sometimes you start to hear them. When they walk like this, it's because they're trying to go more silent. Sometimes you want speed to get in position. Sometimes you just want... Oh, man. That should have connected that combo. Would have been good. Too bad. That's life. Okay, I'm a little bit lost right now on the 100 timing. I've been chatting to myself. Too bad. There we go. He just picked up the 100 right on the nose. 0-0. So we'll respawn at 55. GitzZz. Oh my gosh. Not again, Lauke. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. We saw it on Ironic. Was that Ironic? Yeah, GitzZz throws his one singular grenade. Let's rewind again for the fans. Look at this. He spawns. I was killed. He was spawned. It's 100 health, no weapons. He's got this stupid assault rifle with one dumb grenade. Out of a last-ditch effort, he just fires this thing randomly. He didn't even know he was there, okay? He just... Oh, that was too far. He just comes around the corner. He didn't see him. Shoots it. Lands it. Kills him. That's one of the most frustrating things to happen. Charge him with the minigun, because you know he's already ticked off because he just got hit by a grenade. So the best thing to do is charge him with the minigun, and that's only going to tick him off further. Good play. Good play. I like the mind games here, GitzZz. No shame. Make your opponent angry. It works. He's in a couple of shocks, so Lauke's probably really low right now. Still not controlling the shock rifle. They don't care. They don't care nearly as much as I did. I played with the mentality, if my enemy gets the shock rifle, he stands a much better chance against me. So I won't let him get it. Lauke comes in with a grenade. What was this attack right here? Yeah, I think he just threw his grenade at him. Maybe he's internally ticked off about that time he got hit by the grenade. I've never seen someone use a grenade other than right off their spawn. And I'm pretty sure he just went for it. I can't exactly tell what's happening, but it sounds like a grenade. And then he pulls out a link gun. One of the worst guns, and then he dies for it. Yeah. So last time GitzZz went... He's still not picking up the lightning gun. Last time he went 50 lightning gun flak. This time he went lightning gun. 50. Go get the shock rifle, man. It'll be so nice. Lauke was right there with the link gun. hatched a trap with the link gun, and it works out because GitzZz can't hit a shot. The link gun does that to you, man. It stutters you, and then you get a little bit panicked, and then you miss all your shots. There's only 4 minutes, and GitzZz is up by 7. This is a pretty substantial lead in Rankin because it is so easy to run away. If he wants to, he can use the shield gun and run away. That's what he's doing. You see his bullets being reflected. It's just so hard to catch up. This level is a big donut, and you just run around the outside. You can use the elevator to stall out a bunch of time. You can go hide up top. He's running all right. But you have to. We can't blame him right now. Like, Lauke's putting on the pressure, and he has no weapons. You have to run. So he's got a flak cannon, and he is willing to fight back. He's not just a runner. Now he's got 20 health, so he's running. And that makes sense. That's how you play the game. He's picking up the health. Is the 50 up? Not yet. If you can land a good flak ball on him when he comes around the corner, that's a good fight opening. See, Lauke knows he has to charge now, because 3 minutes, 7 kills, it's not going to happen. So Lauke is like, no matter what, I'm running at you for the rest of the game. And one of the easiest parts about being GitzZz is Lauke's going to run at you for the rest of the game. So all you have to do is keep jumping backwards and keep hitting shots. You can be a little tricky, fool them there. Lauke's trying to take alternate routes. I can hear him moving around in different ways. He's trying to cut GitzZz off. Look at this. GitzZz is in the back spawn corner. Yeah, this is the best hiding spot in the game. He's not trying to contest for hundreds or 50s. He's just got to survive 2 more minutes. You hate to see it, but this is what happens in these games. Something I actually saw in a different game. This was in a different arena FPS, but instead of just being a 15-minute game, I think it was 1st to 10, and that was a bit different. I can't remember, but there's definitely different formats, so we don't have to draw out these kind of moments. Hiding in the corner. 4 kills, 11 minutes. I'm going to speed up because this is boring. This is boring for everybody watching. Speed, 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 speed. Okay, so he hid for the last 1.5 minutes. Never... Okay, great strategy, great strategy. You're playing for 10 grand, you're playing for 10 grand. You got to do it, you got to do it.
7, 6,
well, he's pissed. He's like, hit on me. You're taking my money. GG. GG, guys. Well played. Let's check out the percentages. Why not? That's what I like to check. Sniper's only at 24%. Like, that's pretty low. Shock's at 26%. That's also pretty low. Flak, we don't look at any other percentages because they're all spammable. They're all spammable. Flak, mini, combos, bio. He didn't shoot a single rocket or link gun. That's self-control. That's self-control. Good for them. This match, it was a little bit less exciting than the other two, but this was the finale of the two, so GitzZz goes on. This is actually only the semifinals. We'll continue. We'll go watch the finals. I believe it's GitzZz versus Bernie, and we'll see how those ones go. Should be good. Still interested. This is the 3rd one I've done now. Still pretty interesting that we're not seeing them run like hard cycles to keep all the weapons away from your opponent. That doesn't seem to be the biggest deal to them. They are definitely concerned about the 50 and the 100 and health vials and staying healthy. But they seem to be comfortable with all the weapons a little bit more. So I'm so surprised when I see, was it Lauke hatching a trap with the link gun? That was pretty insane. I usually don't go for that, unless you're getting too far behind and you just need a kill, or if you think that I just did so much damage last fight, they're so low I can finish them off. But I like to play with the mentality that my opponent is gonna lightning gun me and then shock rifle me, and in that order, one after another. They're gonna lightning gun me and they're gonna shock rifle me. Lightning gun is 70 damage. Shock rifle does 45 damage. Do the math. That's 115. If you can't get over 115, you're going to insta-die to every opponent. So that's the mentality that we had in a bit later games because everybody could hit all their shots. It was insane. People got better and better. The netcode got better. And And playing online, you're a bit more casual. You're in your home. You're comfortable. You can hit more shots. But so you have the mentality, like, if I try to do something silly here, if I try to shoot my flat cannon from far away, I'm just going to get hit by the lightning gun and the shock rifle. I'm going to die. So I have to put out my shield gun and I have to keep my distance. So once you start playing with the mentality that people don't miss their shots, it will change how you play and you'll start to play safer. These guys are not playing safe. They are playing aggressive and they're trying to surprise their opponents. They're trying to pop out of nowhere. They're trying to fall down on top of the guy unseen, hit him with a big opening attack, which are great ways to regain control, especially when you're below. You have to surprise your opponent somehow, right? If you don't catch him off guard and you just do an even fight, he's probably got more health and he's going to win. Anyway, that's pretty good for this one. I enjoyed that one. That was a good one. GG's, guys. Two of my favorite players. Well done. We'll move on to a couple more games. Maybe I won't go straight to the finals. Maybe I'll do the other side of the bracket, and I'll even see what other games happened in ESWC. After this, I want to go to WCG 2005. That one was even more iconic. I think the prize pool was 40 grand for that one. Big money on the line. So that one will be fun to watch. Lots of players in that one. There's a lot of the American players versus the European players, which is always fun to watch. We like to watch our hometown heroes go up against the Europeans. So we'll watch some of those and see how they do as well. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments if you thought, hey, this was fun to rewatch this and get some extra insight from the old HateBreeD. If you enjoyed it, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll keep them coming. It's been a good time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.